Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Look at this wonderful winter we had this year.
Yep.
In 2025, it's our first winter at the property, and we haven't been there full time, but yeah, that was something. It was cold. Some days it was pretty chilly. But let's start from the beginning, actually. In October, I believe it was in the end of October, we encountered kind of the first frost situation and were told by people who know better that we need to winterize the RV, but we weren't ready for that yet. We wanted to have a month or two more in the RV before the full winter comes. It was just the first frost. We didn't care much, but of course we didn't want the pipes to freeze on us. So we listened to other people who said that, you can just put some hay bales around it and it will help. And that's what we tried to do. So a day basically before the first frost, we went down the road in our rural area and just got a lot of hay bales. Oh, look at that. Max is in his hand. It's so adorable. I love that moment.
Well, before we install the bales, we actually, we put
Plastic
around it, right? like a skirt, right?
Yeah.
Just to make it a bit airtight.
Yeah, so we decided to do this skirting. And we watched a lot of videos to, how to do it properly. And but we were out of time, so we did it with the materials we had. Basically, this was a vapor barrier, which we used on the house build, and these were insulation sheets that we used for radiant heating. So it's basically
just
leftovers of everything, and hay bales we just bought locally. And it was kind of right before the first freeze.
Yeah, the winter comes unexpectedly.
As usual.
Every time.
Yes, and we thought we will do this. And then when the winter actually comes with steady below zero temperatures, we will just winterize the trailer and stop using the water and all. But for those couple of nights, which were cold but not too cold to warrant the full winterizing of the trailer, we decided that this will help, and it did actually.
Yeah, it helped quite a lot. As you can see, like in the tight areas where you cannot really install the bales, right? So we just put some insulation in.
Yeah, even little pieces. You see those little ones?
Yeah,
it
I
was
don't think it was really necessary, but
No, it helped a lot.
once you do it, you kind of want to do it on a full scale. So there you go.
Yeah, so this is how it looked when we almost finished, like Max is putting the hay bales around it, but it's actually pretty good. It was pretty tight, and the skirting is skirting, so it did protect it from the wind and from the freezing temperatures behind, like under the belly of the trailer.
Yep. So basically the difference between the temperature outside the trailer and under the trailer was around 5 degrees
Celsius.
So in theory, if the outside temperature was like -5, the underbelly would be still at just above zero. So we were able actually to not fully winterize the trailer, like up to -5 Celsius.
Yeah, and it was probably in December, I think. So from October to December, we were using water.
Yeah, and we actually didn't know that, so we were trying to to do it as fast as possible, because we thought that, if the temperature for a long period of time is like -3, I kind of thought that wouldn't be enough, the skirting, but apparently it was okay. And that's actually when we were not living there. If we would live there and like heat up the trailer, so probably the difference in temperature probably would be even higher.
Yeah, so usually you see here Max is coming to the trailer. We live outside, so we don't live on property. So he was coming once a week, maybe for 2-3 days, or depending, whenever he needed to be there, not every week. But this was
to check on contractors what they're doing, or to do some critical things that needs to be done.
Yeah, so that previous shot was during the day, but usually he was coming to the site like this during the night.
Yeah, you can see tracks of deers, so quite a lot of animals, wildlife on the property.
Yeah, so when he was coming to the property at night like this, and usually like winter, right, it's pretty cold. So some days it was like -20 degrees Celsius. And he basically was coming at like 10 or 11 p.m. Into the cold trailer. And that was something. So it was cold inside too. And
the temperature inside was negative, of course, but I don't know, it took like 20-30 minutes for the trailer to warm up, and the temperature was pretty comfortable once you keep the heater going. So it was pretty comfortable. So plus 21, 22 Celsius.
In the middle of a trailer.
Inside the trailer. Yeah, as you can see right now, it's -9. And this winter was actually really cold. We had some nights at -20 Celsius.
Yeah, like a couple of nights in a row. So it's not like one night off. It was like a couple of nights -20, 24 even. So he was just setting the thermostat, and the heating kicked in, and everything thawed out. Even water in a kettle.
Yeah, it was icy, huh? But again, I would just start the heater and would go outside to do some snow plowing or something. And when I come back, the temperature would be nice and warm.
Yeah, but it was like inside. Usually this first night would be very late for you to go to bed. So he usually, like past 12 probably.
Yeah. The first night would be a bit cold, but the next ones were very good.
Yeah, so, but it was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was very good that we had the trailer during that time, like whenever he needed to be there. It's place to sleep, it's place to have a tea and, just warm up and not be in the weather all the time.
No, it was amazing. It was amazing to have a place to stay, to have, to live there basically, to have a dinner and lunch and hot coffee and things like that.
Yes, and this probably April you see here, so it's already warming up. The Hay Bales are still there, so we haven't devinterized the trailer yet, but we will. And so it survived the winter like this. It was pretty good and comfortable.
Yes, so we didn't use the water, of course, during the winter, but I'm sure the pipes are good. So we winterized it properly, so everything should be good. So very soon we're gonna take the bales out, and of course they are like soaking wet because of the snow, right? And we had some heavy rains now, so they are not good for animals anymore. So what we're gonna do with them?
We're just gonna spread them around over our never-ending clay soil. bare soil. Hopefully, some seeds still are in there, and hopefully they will germinate. We don't care if it's weeds or not. We just need some greenery because otherwise it's very clay. It's just bare land, not exactly what you want to see.
Yeah, and as you can see, like it wasn't like the setup wasn't perfect, right? It was just some plastic with some bales to hold the plastic from the wind and things like that. So, but it was really good.
So this is the inside and how it was during the winter and right now. So we had like a water bottle, big one, and we had dehumidifier, but to be honest, we didn't need that. It never been too humid in there. So
inside,
the the space heater was used during the night usually. And yeah, we had a pretty good kitchen setup. We were washing dishes in this bucket and, spilling the water outside. So it wasn't, so we're not using the water and not using the drainage. But other than that, it's pretty comfortable. And it's a great trailer for two to travel. That's for sure. Like that's going to be awesome whenever we will do it, actually. And that was a plan that we will use it eventually for that. But it was good to stay there over the winter months as well. So it totally served us well.
Yeah, it was very comfortable. Just wanted to say that I think we forgot to mention that our trailer is actually not a 4-season trailer. It's a 3-season trailer. And it's Transcend MK200 if you want to check it out. As you can see, we have a battery over there. We do have power on the property, so that battery was a backup battery, but before that we used it a lot, and we charge it with the generator.
Yeah, and you saw it was like 90 degrees. It was supposed to be 90 degrees, but by the window it's like 15.6. It's interesting how different temperatures are depending where you're standing in a trailer.
Yeah,
because
but the
of
windows,
insulation is not there. Windows are thin.
Yeah, it's just one pane window.
Yeah, and in here too, look at that. It's 17. So depending on which side of a trailer the thermostat is, the temperature is like that then.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we, like right now, I'm coming to the site a little bit too and planning to be there pretty soon for longer. But usually the breakfast, is the most important meal of the day for us. So we're trying our best to not skip on that.
Yeah,
So
just to show a bit of our life, day-to-day routines and stuff like that. So that's how we usually had a breakfast.
yeah, very delicious.
Eggs, salt, what else?
The recipe is there.
Bread, a bit of avocado. How do you call it? Avocado toasts. There you go. Cheese, coffee.
Yeah, that's all we need.
Everything you need.
Everything you need for good breakfast to actually keep working. Keep working.
Yeah. So we pretty much had everything that we needed.
And yeah, you see here we already started to remove the hay bales, and we thought it's going to be full of mice, as people told us that it should be, but it wasn't. So we didn't find any nests or any, droppings. So we believe it just didn't happen to us. Maybe it still happens to somebody else, but it was great otherwise.
It was great, yes. And we survived. Yay. Looking forward to finish the house and move in. Thanks for watching, everyone.